Hello, crew. Today I'm going to share with you a crucial mindset shift that you need to have to get the things that you want. So this is a really important discussion today. So I hope that you'll stay with me so you can listen to this message that I want to share with you. This is the really important stuff that helps you be successful. We've just, for those of you that joined us on Clubhouse just an hour and a half ago, we only finished that 30 minutes ago. We talked all about, the personal development, personal growth side of being successful as an entrepreneur. And what I'm going to share with you today, I didn't share on the Clubhouse, but it extends that conversation. Just a side note there, if any of you have access to the Clubhouse app, you should be joining us once a week for the room that we've created for entrepreneurs building their business online, specifically for network marketers, direct sales, those in MLM. We're giving away free training for an hour every single week, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 p.m. Pacific, 8 a.m. South Australia time. I can't remember UK, guys, sorry. But you should be tuning into that Clubhouse room every single week because we are giving you the goods, okay? So that's just a reminder about that. But I'll get into the content for a moment. Just a couple of reminders. Those of you in the coaching community, tomorrow, like an hour ago, today in your time frame right now, if you're watching live, I'm going through curiosity posts, how to craft a curiosity post. We're talking about curiosity posts for the next 2 weeks. Okay, so make sure you don't miss that. And also the video challenge is open, guys, but the price goes up. It doubles on the 18th. You can get into the video challenge. It's 21 days, new group, new videos, new lease of life. 21 days will help you create a habit. I'll give you the content. I'll give you the technical skills. We'll give you the support. We'll give you the social proof on your videos. All the stuff that you fear, we've got you covered. The link is above. So come and join us in the video challenge, but get in now early before the price doubles. It's only $7, guys, for 21 days. I bring it. Just trust me. I'll bring it for you. And you just have to commit $7 to commit to the process. Okay. I've done them for free for, I think it's 2.5 years or something like that. So just a little commitment from you. It actually helps you follow through with the result. Okay, the details are up above, or you can go to those of you. Where's my little fancy? I've lost it. Where is it? No, I don't. Oh, did you see that overlay? StreamYard live show. We don't want that one. Where's it gone? Oh, because I'm in the wrong spot, you idiot. So if you go to helenmartinonline.com/video challenge, you'll see all the details there and the dates and what's included and all that kind of stuff. So go there and join us, but get in before the 18th because the price doubles. Okay, join us for the video challenge. And those of you in my branding course, we're on live for our final live Zoom call in just less than 30 minutes for group 22. So I'll see you guys shortly. And for those of you that are live, that's why I'm an hour earlier, because I'm doing that Zoom call with the branding course people. So let's see who's here. Quick hellos, and then I'll get onto the content. We've got Gloria. We've got Crystal. Good to see you guys on. We've got Beth. We've got Debbie. We've got Laurie. Hello, Dolores. Good to see you. I wanted to jump on that training, but I was driving, done it. All good. The only thing about Clubhouse, if that's what you're referring to, Crystal, is it's not recorded in any capacity. Like either you get the goods or you don't. Like it's live, it's voice only. You don't have to look good. None of the people talking need to look good. But once it's gone, guys. You either get the material and you learn from it or you miss out. Beth is in the video challenge. Hi, Ivory. Good to see you on. You always over-deliver, Helen Martin. Thank you, Crystal. Yay, let's do it, Beth. Hello, Bob. How are you? Thought I would tune in. So the beautiful Bob that's just lost Judy, the fact that you're even here. We love you, Bob, in this community, and we are rallying around you. We absolutely love and support you and feel for you for losing your beautiful other half, Judy, on the weekend. Mwah, mwah, mwah. We love you, Bob. So thank you for being here. So let's move into this crucial mind shift. So play along with me here. This is one of the most detrimental things that people do, and I bet you've done it. I absolutely bet you've done this. even if you're having success in some ways, I guarantee that you've probably done this and it's really detrimental, but most people do it subconsciously. So what happens? Here's what happens. This is how this plays out, okay? You are scrolling through social media. You come across somebody's post. You come across somebody's live video. You come across an email. You can't, like social media, something pops up in front of you of somebody that you admire and they're doing better than you, okay? Maybe they came into your business after you and they've already had more success than you. Maybe they've been online less amount of time than you, but they're already having more success than you. Maybe your interpretation of somebody is, oh, everything they do is just so good, or I love their vibe. I wish I was like that. I wish I had their confidence. I wish I had their house. I wish I had their money. I wish I had their success. What happens when you guys do that? Like, do you get jealous? Do you compare yourselves to other people, like in this industry, other entrepreneurs, other people on social media? What happens when you do that? Put it in the chat. What goes through your mind when you compare yourself to other people? What's the natural instinct that goes through your brain? I want to know how that makes you guys feel, because I've got a really important point to make here about that and how that subconsciously affects you with everything, okay, to do with your future success, okay? So I just, like, when you compare, it may not even be jealousy, but it may be you're comparing yourself to somebody and it's like, oh, I wish I could have that. I wish I could, be as successful as that. I wish I could be at that rank. Like, what naturally goes through your mind when you compare yourself to other people? This is really important to psychologically understand, because this is one of the most detrimental things that people do that actually holds themselves back. So I want to explain it to you so you have a high level of awareness around it. This is the reason that, for those of you joining this video either live or on the replay, I flipped-flopped my days this week. So this video that I'm talking about today, I would have normally done yesterday as my first video of the week, but we launched the video challenge yesterday. So hence why I'm talking about this today. I always try to bring you something to your attention that makes you think. And when you have a high level of awareness about something, you have the opportunity to change it. When you don't have any awareness around something, you can't change it and you will continue to your bad habits. Like, if you don't think you've got a problem, eating the chocolate and you eat chocolate every day, or, you're drinking every day excessively, like if you don't see it as a problem, you won't ever change it. So I've got to raise I just like to raise your level of awareness about things that you may not normally think about to help you be a better version of yourself. Because when you're good, your business is good. When you're not good, your business is not going to be amazing. And there are things that we do, it's unfortunate but true, we are run by our subconscious a lot. I've told you guys here many a time, by the time we're about 7, we've formed most of our beliefs. And we spend the rest of our life proving those beliefs right unless we have a high level of awareness that we want to change it. So there are things that you consciously need to change, but unless you know you need to change them, you're not going to change them, and you end up with the same habit and you go like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years going, why do I do that? Why do I always do that? Why does this always happen to me? Why do I always end up with the same pattern? It's because it was formed when you were 7 and you're just proving yourself right for the rest of your life. Am I making sense, guys? This is really, really critical stuff. Okay. I want to just see what you guys say. So Crystal, not jealous, can't stand jealousy. Laurie is honest to say jealousy. I don't like jealousy either, but I'm human enough to say I would look at some people and go, oh, I wish I had that. Absolutely. Like, if somebody says they never look at somebody and just wish they had what they had in some capacity, I'd question if that's never ever popped into your head. When you do that, you're not really grateful for what you have. Yes, true. But remember, it's a subconscious thing. It's not necessarily consciously that you think that. Not jealous at all. I know they have a more organized following and I will up my game. Great take on that, Gloria. Okay, I'm going to build on what Gloria said there for a minute. I don't get jealous. I just get frustrated with myself that I need to do more. And I tell myself, if they can do it, I can do it too. Awesome. Love that, Ivory. I'm happy to see other people succeed, especially if I'm one who helped them to succeed. I stopped comparing myself to others recently. It's made a huge difference. But what's the reason that it's made a huge difference, Crystal? That's what I'm intrigued by. Yeah, much love for Bob. I'm happy to see people succeed, but that doesn't mean there isn't a bit of jealousy or coveting. I think that a lot of people feel that but won't admit it. I agree. Self-belief controls results in business and life. Yeah, want an example? It's me. So you know exactly what you need to work on then for, don't you? I couldn't agree more. It usually comes down to self-belief. And here's what happens. I'll just read Emma's comment here. I do feel a little jealous, but I try not to sit in that space for long and do everything I can to move on past it. Okay. So here's what happens for most people that don't realize what a number of you have said here. So what you sort of recognize it and it's going, no, like I'm happy for those people and I want that. But here's what 90% of the population do. They compare and they get jealous. And when you compare and you don't have what they have and you get jealous, like jealousy kind of kicks in, it actually, that is a negative reaction to your brain and you're saying, I don't have that and I can't have that. Majority of the reason why people don't get what they want is they actually subconsciously, I'm not saying that you're thinking this out loud at all, but subconsciously, a lot of people are saying, I'll never have that. I wish. I wish. That's what they think. I wish I had that. And they're subconsciously saying, I don't have that. I'll probably never have that. And so you go into this what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, you kill your dreams when you think that way. And the one thing that you need to recognize, and when you compare yourself to other people, is to look at it and quickly snap yourself out of the jealousy and out of the comparison. And like a couple of people have said here, use it to spur you on. It's like, what do I need to do that they're doing? What action, and this is the only thing that makes any difference. It's the actions that you take to get to where those people are. You can do anything that you want to, but you have to take the action to do it. We all only have 24 hours in a day. We were all born with the same same opportunities. No one's born with I guess, there's a select few people that are born with a silver spoon in their mouth, but majority of the population, and your life is your life because of your circumstances and how you were brought up and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of that you can't change. It's in the past. Don't stress about things you can't control or that have gone. But you can absolutely change the that word of your future, and using the jealousy and the comparison to go, instead of I wish I had that, I don't have that, which is basically what you're telling yourself. Like, oh, wouldn't that be nice? I wish I could do what they do. Oh, everything they do turns to gold. All those kind of things. That's all stuff that actually just kills your dreams subconsciously and you don't even realize you're doing it. And you're telling the universe that I'll never have that. You got to change that around really, really quickly. You might do it, but if you recognize it, flip it really quickly to tell your brain, okay, what are they doing that I'm not? What have they done that I'm not doing? You're not there yet. They're there. You might be here, but it's like, what did they do along the way? What are the things that they're doing? If it's somebody that's close enough to you, send them a message and say, what are the 5 things that you think contributed to your success? I admire what you do. I want to follow your path. I really have a desire to succeed. So if it's somebody within, what can you do? But it all comes down to action, and you need to tell yourself, I just need to take very similar actions to what they did. So what actions did they take? What did they learn? How are they carrying themselves? What are they actually doing? You can't wish yourself to be successful. Everything comes down to the actions that you take. How organized are you? How dedicated are you? How much do you care about the people that you can help? Or is it all about get, get, get? I've got to get more customers. I've got to get more teammates. It's a very selfish existence. So we need to flip that and, have immense gratitude, like Crystal mentioned, but use it as a driver and think about that really consciously to change your subconscious to think it is possible. Because a lot of you will say you think it's possible, but deep down you don't really think it's possible. And I know that because you're not taking the actions that you actually should take that scare the crap out of you to do, because that's what it takes to be successful. To be successful, you need to do things that make you feel really uncomfortable. There's things that you need to do that you've never done before. And for some of you, that will be a video. For some of you, that'll be your first TikTok or your reel or, something like that. But to get where you want to go, the only thing that's going to get you there is taking the actions that you haven't done already, or do them better. Plan better. Organize yourself better. Take better care of yourself. Work on your self-belief. What are the actions that you need to take to actually get to, when you're scrolling social media and go, oh, they look awesome, and you don't? Well, get better care of yourself. That's your responsibility. Oh, I wish I had the success that they are having. Or what are they doing that you're not doing? You're sitting on your lounge, they're turning up on social media all the time. Okay, what is it that you need to redirect your energy to use it as fuel for it's possible for me? And, I, as a mentor to a lot of students, what I get sick of hearing, over a period of time from people, I know I'll get there. I know I'll succeed. I just, they have this supposed belief, but they don't change their behaviors and nothing changes. And they go another 6 months and another year and nothing's changed. So they say it, but I don't believe they really believe it, because if they really believed it, they would get out of their comfort zone a lot more often and actually do the things that scare the crap out of them, because that's what successful people do. Okay? Build your posture, guys. And something I said on Clubhouse just before is love yourself enough, have enough respect for yourself to believe that you can be anything that you want to be, and use other people's successes as fuel to make it happen for you. And go and do the things that you've never done before. Push yourself a little bit harder. You find the balance and all that kind of stuff. I'm not saying you need to be an absolute workhorse and social media is the be all and end all, because you'll just run yourself into the ground. But you have to, you really want to work out what it is that you're missing. And if you are on the same pattern for 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 2 years, and not much has changed, or there's no real growth in what you're doing, or you haven't recruited anybody in your business, or you haven't got a customer, you're not doing the things that you need to do to build your business. You're scared of it for some reason. And that's probably down to belief that you don't necessarily think it's going to happen for you. All that kind of stuff. It's a massive spiral, guys. So when you look at other people that it's happening, they're doing the things that you need to go and do. Am I making sense, guys? There are so many people walking around this world that look at other people, and myself included. I'm not immune to any of this that I talk about. My skill that I've built is just that I flip things really quickly. It doesn't mean I don't get jealous. I'll admit it. It doesn't mean I don't compare myself to other people online. I do. It doesn't mean that I don't want for more that I don't have. I'm human. I'm going to admit that, but I don't hang on to it. It's like, okay, I feel that for a second. I acknowledge it because I have a high level of awareness that is not a really good space for my brain to go in. And I change it. And it's like, okay, what can I do about it? Not I'm going to feel sorry for myself that they're doing better than I am and I can't get my shit together and, all that kind of stuff. That's just not taking any self-responsibility. So it doesn't mean you're not going to feel things. It doesn't mean you're not going to feel jealous. It doesn't mean you're not ever going to feel, that comparison with people. Just don't hang on to it, guys. Flip the switch really quickly and use it for fuel is what I'm saying. Because a lot of people are not successful Because they actually talk themselves out of it. And you kill your dreams subconsciously. And if you don't really, 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 really believe that you can be successful, you will self-sabotage yourself over and over and over again. Even if you get some success, you'll go backwards and you won't hang on to it and you won't maintain the momentum because you think it's a fluke or you think you got lucky. Those kind of things. And you don't even realize it's happening. But unless you truly, truly, truly gut feel, I'm absolutely going to make this work. I'm going to do what it takes. I know I can help a lot of people, and you believe that to your core, you're going to have a tough journey, guys, because you'll self-sabotage yourself. Does that make sense? I don't. Oh, this is going to come out wrong, but sometimes I just don't care about the skills. I don't care about the Facebook algorithm. I don't care about funnels and Facebook advertising and all that kind of stuff, because after mentoring, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people in the online world over the last few years, that's not the stuff that makes people successful. It's you as a person and the way you carry yourself and the action that you're not taking. And maybe you're taking lots of action, but is it the right action? If you don't know, then find a mentor and work it out and ask those questions. If you give, you will, from the amazing Bob Brown, if you give, you will receive. I told you, when did I tell you? I never remember where I'm telling anybody anything because I do so many different trainings in different places. But V equals $. I know I've said that here either yesterday or last week sometimes. Value equals the $. You become more valuable to people, you will absolutely earn it equals dollars. Value equals dollars. So like Bob's saying, you give, you become valuable, you become really helpful to people, you will earn more money. Value equals dollars. So work out how you can be more valuable to people, and that requires action. You can't be really valuable and helpful to people if you don't take any action. The actions that scared me are getting less scary every time I do it. That is progress, my friend. Well done, Brittany, because you can't change fear into success like that. It's progress. So if you're doing the things that scare you and they're getting less scarier, you are progressing. You may not see it right now, Brittany, but you will see that show up in results down the track because you're doing the things that scare you and they're becoming less scarier. Glory, Nike said it best, just do it. Jessie Lee said, turn a dud into a stud and fail over and over again. Just keep going. TikTok, yeah, just fail. One of my favorite sayings is fail forward. Don't be afraid of failing. Just show up and show up more than, everybody else. I just want to share with you for a second. Some of you in this industry will know who Ray Higdon is. Okay, he's a trainer of network marketers. He's moved a lot more into social media recently, but he was a very traditional trainer. And his mantra was, I'm not the smartest person, but I will outperform everybody. So he's gone live every day for the last 4 years or something like that. He's just, I'm going to show up more than anybody else. I'm just going to give more than anybody else. And it's made him into a multiple millionaire just because he gives more value than most other people. He shows up. And just, I don't want you to exhaust yourself via social media because that can happen. You have to have the balance, but just work smarter, not harder as well. Laurie, I evaluate and pivot. That's all you need to do. But the honest truth is that I'm human, and the first emotion is jealousy or wishing I was there. Call it what you want, but it's jealousy of some sort. I use it to motivate me. And I love that, Laurie, because you're just being honest about what it is. I will look at people and, wish that I had what they had. Like there are people that, they seem to be on social media less time frame than I am and have more. Like we all do it, but don't hang on to it or use it as a negative. Use it to fuel you. Okay, what can I do better? It's when I went from 3 live videos to 5. And I'm not saying you need to do that. It depends on where you're at in your journey and how many followers you've got. But it's like, okay, it's time to up my game. It's time to up my game. And I pushed more and, it achieved more of a following for me. So yes, Bob, believe and achieve. If you don't believe, you won't achieve. Okay. Hey, Gabor, good to see you. Crystal, I heard Trent Shelton say today, start speaking life into your life. Wake up every morning and say, I am, not I wish to be, or I hope to be, or will be. He says when you are going to be sick and tired of being sick, and he says when are you going to be sick and tired of being sick and tired and staying unstuck? I know, and something that's a little bit frustrating with entrepreneurs is when you see them, they're sick and tired of the journey and they're frustrated, but all they do is complain about it and they don't make any changes. Action is the only thing that'll move you forward. It just depends on what that action is for you. And for every one of you, it'll be something a little bit different. But when you find yourself in that jealousy comparison, as I said, I'm not immune to it, but just be aware of it, flip it, and use it as fuel. So what can I do that they're doing, or what can I model, or what's the action that they're taking that I'm not taking? Maybe I could do more of that. Maybe I need to focus more on that than this. Like, use it as fuel to take different actions maybe than what you are already. But it ain't going to happen. I said on Clubhouse this morning, no one's coming to save you. No one's going to whisk you off your feet and make you suddenly successful in your business. It's your responsibility. It's all up to you. So go and find what you need to do, but stop being in learning mode and absorbing everything and not taking the action. Action is the only thing that'll get to where you want to go, wherever that is. Okay. So just remember, when you're comparing and you're jealous of other people, just catch it, catch it, flip it. And it's like, okay, let's evaluate here. Let's get out of the emotion into evaluation. What do I need to do to use this to help me be better at, what I need to do? Okay. Does that make sense, guys? Just food for thought. Really important to have these high level of awarenesses so you can change the small things in your life, and small changes, like Brittany was saying, the fear is the things that used to scare her are getting less scarier. That she's changing habits and things are getting easier, and that's all you can do. Progress is progress, but you got to work out where you need to progress. And for most of you, that's actually taking different actions, or even just taking an action, planning better, planning in advance, looking at the content. Just don't show up on social media. Give value on social media. Stop ticking boxes and feeling like, I've got to post today. I've got to go live today. What am I going to do? Oh, I went live, or I posted something. But how much value was behind that? If you're just ticking boxes, you're going to have an exhausting journey on social media. Work out how you can be more valuable. Okay, and take that action. All right, I've got to be on a Zoom call with those in my branding course around 22 and 2 minutes. So I better fly. I hope this was useful in some way to you guys, and I will see you at normal time, I think, tomorrow on my live. So catch you then, guys. Have a great rest of the day, whatever part of the day it is for you. See ya. Don't forget about the video challenge either. Click on the link above and get in before the price goes up. Bye.